I'm getting my headphones. Hey, little mama. Hey, Fabricia. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go out to turn the Bluetooth on. Give me a second. Waiting for him to bring me the pepper so I could put the. Oh, it looks so different when I have this. So I can put the phone. Hey, I'm missing salt and pepper on this table. See that? They trying to just take away from me, man. Come on, man. I know. There we go. Yeah, you know it. You know it. Good to see you. Thank you. I don't think that's salt. I think both of these are pepper, but it's okay. It's sorry, y'all. What's wrong with me? Too giddy. Said I had to say hi and good night. Damn, you just came and left. Hold on, let me wipe the screen and make sure it's clear. So funny. My mom had accidentally FaceTimed me at work the other day, and I thought one of the kids had her phone. But then it started texting me. I was like, then I said, okay, maybe she's just butt dialing me. But I thought one of the kids had her phone. I was cracking up. I'll be looking at the menu like I'm not gonna get the same thing. How y'all doing? Thank you, Constantine. How y'all doing? I just took a dip for a second. A dip? What you mean a dip? What you talking about, Caroline? Who took a dip? Yeah, I was watching this crazy story. I told you I'll be watching them stories with the Hey Shara, thank you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you, gorgeous. Y'all not be watching them crime stories. Yeah, I watched one today that was crazy. I don't like watching them too much because I start getting in my head and I don't want to talk to nobody. I get worse and I'm already paranoid, don't like dealing with people. So, child, when you dropped the phone, we took a dip. Oh, I didn't know what you did. Okay. But yeah, they be getting in my head and I'd be like, like I don't want to deal with nobody. Now I clean that roof piece right there. It's kind of dirty over there. But anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? Oh yeah, let me tell you about the episode though. The episode was crazy. So it was about this girl or whatever, and she was a young white girl or whatever, and she's a mother. Her child was like one or whatever. She was going to work, and then somebody attacked her viciously before she knew when she was in her car. Like while she was in the car, they attacked her. Yeah, the person shot her, and then I guess they thought she was dead. But when she got out of the car trying to run, and then they say the person started like they had a knife or whatever. And the cop, they were saying that's the worst thing they've seen in like 38. You said, what we eating? We doing Red Lobster. They said that was like the worst thing they have seen in like 30 years. Like, but when they told the family and everything, they was like, is there anybody you could think of? Then they all said her child's father. Everybody said they thought it was they think it's the child's father. She hated her, blah, 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 blah. But the people that saw it, the people, but there's people in her job. They heard the attack. People were scared to come outside because they heard a gunshot. So they said when they looked, when they saw the person, they said it was a black man. The child's father's white. So they couldn't figure it out. Child, they found out it was him and his new girlfriend, child. They had set it all up. And the girlfriend, she's like this, little skinny blonde girl, and talk like this and just gets her way through life. with her privilege. And, she's like, oh, and they felt so bad for her. And they didn't know she was involved at first. Yeah. Cool. You doing okay? Good. Great. Fantastic. You got it. Thank you. Take your time. It's not a movie. It's the for this really happened. This ain't no movie. I know it sound like a movie. It sound like a movie. That ain't no movie, Shar. That's 48 hours. That really happened to somebody. That's really somebody's life. That's why we gotta be thankful. We be complaining to God about stuff. My big toe is deformed, and God help me with my pinky toe. And I got a flat ass and I got a big nose. People really going through some crazy shit out here. You gotta be thankful, man. When you look at other people, you think you got it bad, and you hear somebody else's story, you be like, damn, how are you still alive? Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is real. This is 48 hours right here on YouTube. Bye bye, Nat. Monitoring spirits. 48 hours right here on YouTube. All of them come up. And she acted so, oh, she was so hurt. She couldn't believe her boyfriend could do something like this. There's no way. Not the good man that she's been with. Full of it. They got her ass. She was the ringleader. She was the one that set everything up. She hated his baby mother. These are white people. She hated his baby mother. And she put a battery in his back. And she made him kill that girl. Well, she didn't make him. Nobody made you. She just kept forcing him, and something was off. And this was a man that had a lot of money. He was established. Oh, because I'm right here by the plant. That's why I saw the net. I might tell him I want to move over there because I don't want to be by this plant. Because with the plants come bugs. So we about to move. Sound petty? But I want to eat right next to no plant. Where he at? Elma. Yeah. Moved over here because of the plant over there. I don't want that bug. Yeah. Perfect. You're the best. Yeah, because of the plant. That's why. Thank you. Yeah. 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 Extra dressing. Yeah. And these two are black pepper, but you can keep them. But let me get a salt too. All right. Sorry, y'all. You said don't forget your camera. Right. My big ass is gone. I can't eat by no plant. This ain't poison. I'll be up in this bitch. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. All right, my love. All right. So anyway, let's get to today's topic. We're talking about shadow work. We're talking about shadow work. I got that glare on my face a little bit. If I keep my head behind it a little bit, it's the light. Alright. And I'm like, how could you do that to somebody, the mother of your child at that? You're gonna leave your daughter ain't got nobody. They ain't got the mother. They don't got you because you in jail for life. Shadow work. All right, so what is shadow work? All right, I'm gonna put it into my terms. Your demons, basically, your darkest version of you. We all have that. We all have that. Low vibrational you. Everybody got different things. They're not always the same. But for instance, you a female, every time you see a pretty female, you feel jealousy. That's low vibrational. You shouldn't feel jealous when you see a pretty female. That means you don't think you're pretty. When I see pretty females, I'll be like, yes. I'll be like, I love your shoes. I'll be like, you really pretty, you know? One time this lady did that to me, and that's when I was living in Charlotte. I had landed in Charlotte. I forget where I came from. I was waiting to get my luggage. She was like, "You are gorgeous." I was like, what? Like, I was looking a hot mess. I had just got off a flight. She was like, she's like, I can never look like that after getting off of a flight. I was like, I look horrible, but thank you. But just for doing that, like when you compliment people, you're confident. It takes confidence to compliment. So yeah, looking at the dark versions of yourself. Maybe you like to seal, you know? Good evening. Yeah. Maybe you like to steal. Maybe you like to curse too much. Maybe you like to fight. Maybe you got an argumentative spirit. Maybe you got, you know what I mean? Maybe you got a laziness to you. Maybe you always like to play the victim. Maybe you're a liar. Maybe you got money problems. You get what I'm saying? I'm just giving you different things that are like, you know what I mean, that you could work on. That's basically what doing shadow work is. Shadow work is being able to see, okay, this is what why do I keep dating people that like to abuse me? Why do I keep dealing with women that like to mistreat me, men that like to mistreat me in relationships? Why do I keep allowing that? Why do I keep allowing my mother to abuse me? You get what I'm saying? Because it gets deep. It's not easy. Let me tell you that right now. It's not easy. But you know why? A lot of people can't get past that first step. And the first step is just admitting, yeah, I got a problem. Yeah, this is that area that, you know what I mean? People don't want to do that. A lot of people don't want to accept that they need to work on something. Some people like to think they perfect. I'm like, no. Mm-mm. We all got things we gotta work on. It's a part of our destiny. That's why it's crucial in spiritual development. You're not going to develop spiritually if you've never done the shadow work. Ever so you spitting the truth. Thank you, girl. Like Shara know, and no shade to tarot readers, but Shara know, because she a real one on here. And it's not a lot of real ones on here. But you're like a tarot reader whose readings don't hit. They probably haven't done the shadow work. Because your tarot readings ain't gonna hit if you ain't done the work. The more in tune you are spiritually, the more your readings are gonna resonate. Oh, so you get with God source, whatever you want to call it. I know I say God. I think too deep for the average person. Okay. But that's not really, I mean, that's something yeah, you could work on, but that's not really like a shadow trait. I'm talking about something that you do. I mean, that could be, but I'm talking about a little bit harder than that. I'm talking about a little bit deeper than that. Like, not no overthinking. A lot of people overthink. Hey, it's deeper than that, you know? But I mean, that's a good thing to work on. But that's light work. You know what I mean? I feel like with different levels, like that's like a minor level of shadow work. But somebody like, I like to steal. Well, that's a major thing. And it's good to work on those things because that's why it's so crucial to your spiritual development. Because it's like it's that's why the first thing is being able to identify what your shadow traits are. Then you'll be able to work on those things and do the shadow work. That's the first step. Because as you do that, the more you spiritually evolve, the more blessings gonna flow into your life. So the more shadow work you do, you're just gonna incorporate more blessings in your life because it's all a part of your healing. Shadow work is all a part of healing. Okay. You know what I mean? Why do I keep being mistreated in relationships? Why do I keep allowing myself? And then you have to dig deep and you really have to say why. And you have to look in your past and look, is it something from your childhood? Is it something from a relationship? Is it a trigger within you? You have to kind of play with your mind and say, well, how did I develop this shadow trait? Where did it come from? Because there's always some type, excuse me, there's always some type of where it was birthed from. You know what I mean? The core of the shadow. Loving you means so much more, more than anything I ever felt before. You drive me crazy. Come on, I just can't sleep. Britney Spears, bitch. I'm so excited. I'm in too deep. Oh, crazy. Feels all right. Look ahead now. Baby, thinking of you keeps me up all night. Come on. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Main letters. I run out of main letters. I'm not sure. But right now. Okay, I'll try it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because if anything, with the regular lettuce, I like, yeah. Yeah. So it's that kind of lettuce. But it's not main. With that type of lettuce, though, I like blue cheese. Chicken. Oh, oh, my heart. Yeah. Well, I'm stuck with this. Maybe people don't order it a lot. I don't know. They took it, but that's a dressing. That's a popular one. Yeah, dressing has to be in any restaurant. Everyone, yeah, yeah. That Caesar, Italian, those are yeah. Italian ranch. That's weird, huh? Yeah. Yeah, Caesar ranch and blue cheese. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's another popular one. Yeah. Yeah. You need. Those are the ones. So. Okay. All right. Thank you. Like, you could tell y'all ran out of it. Okay, I'll try it. Like it about it. Okay, no problem. No problem. Thank you. Yeah. 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 Thanks. Yeah, it's just gonna open the door for more blessings for you. The more shadow work you do. Okay, say for instance, like me, I'm a firm believer that you can do what you want to do as long as you do it in moderation. Oh, but if you smoke, I don't think nothing wrong with that. I don't know. Some people be like, "Oh, you shouldn't smoke," but I mean, I feel like it is what it is. Like, as long as you ain't smoking 2, 3 packs of cigarettes a day, do your thing. That's how I see it. Yeah, it's Red Lobster Monday. I like that. Lettuce isn't bad. Yeah, so just opens up more blessings for you the more shadow work you do. For instance, like with the smoking, just do it in moderation, you know? And if you're like, you know what? If you do get to the point where you're like, yeah, I do. Like me, I've stopped smoking weed before. Like, I feel like the key is to just not let anything have control and power over you. Like when I go away, like when I take my trips, except for when I go to Jamaica, like I don't be smoking and I'm good. I don't be feeling like, oh my God, I need some weed. It's like whatever. It's like I don't really even notice. So that's what I mean about like moderation and not letting anything control you. You like to drink like me, but I don't be drinking at home. When I come out to eat, I drink. I like to drink socially, but I don't be drinking at home. Because I know some people. And listen, remember I used to make drinks at home and I stopped because I didn't like that. I don't know. Oh, for real, shower? Just letting you go fall on that list. Yeah, of course it does. Because think about it, not being able to let go of someone or something, whatever, whether you mean love or you mean that can definitely be a shadow trait because that means you can hold on to somebody who's abusing you, mistreating you. You better speak it, Shara. You better tell them, girl. Drinks make me feel sleepy. Mm. You think so? Mm, sometimes I get a little bit, get relaxed. But yeah, I would say that that's definitely a part of shadow work for sure. You don't want to hold on to the wrong people, wrong things, 'cause that can block your blessings. Yeah. Oh yeah. So it's really looking within and being like, what do I need to work on? Because deep down, you know what you got to work on. You can feel it. I let go of a lot of people, places, and things. Yeah, it's a part of life. But it's hard when you have a lot of love in you. When you have a lot of love in you, it's hard to let somebody go you love. Not easy. You should have hired from New Mexico. Hey, what up, Amanda? Shout out to New Mexico. I like New Mexico. Where did I stay? I stayed at a nice hotel there. That was when I drove from North Carolina to LA, my road trip. Best road trip ever. Peaceful. It's amazing how you go from state to state and you see how different people are. But I like New Mexico. I like the people, like I like the environment. Like it just had a good energy to it. It had a good energy to it. Yeah. said people are friendly. Yeah, I liked it, Mom. I'm gonna stay there a long while. I wasn't feeling Oklahoma people. Mm-mm. I was like, well, yeah, the shadow work, it's not an easy thing. But you'd be surprised how many people think they perfect and don't think there's stuff they gotta work on. It could be anything. And that's why I say you gotta really look within. You gotta be honest with yourself too. Like, yeah, that time I whooped Shanae's ass, like, I didn't have to do that. I could have just walked away. Okay, now you acknowledge it. Maybe you got like an anger problem. Maybe you're violent. You get what I'm saying? Cheers. Oh, ah, life is good. Thank you for cleaning the screen. When? You talking about before? You want me to clean it again? Is it dirty? Hold on. Is that better? You said 3 drinks. How are you, Miss Hawaii? I'm good, Dad. How are you? I wish I was in Hawaii. I saw somebody today at the gym. They had on a Honolulu shirt. I was like, damn, I wish I was there. Hmm. Moderation is the key. So, yeah, you just gotta look within. Like I said, we all have things. It takes growth. You know what I mean? Some people, it may take them some time to realize what they have to work on, especially if you've been, kind of like in denial about things. You know what I'm saying? Hmm? Sunset Colada? Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Perfect. Okay. Okay. I love him. He's the best. I wish I could like pack him up, pack him up in my pockets and bring him with me every time I go out to eat. Cheers, I would have a drink with you. Just got off work. Come on, girl. Let's have a drink. Yeah, but you have to really look within, you know what I mean? And be like, yeah, I have, like me, for instance, I can admit that sometimes I have an anger problem, but my temper has gotten a lot better. And that's something I recognized a long time ago. I used to have an anger problem, like bad. But it wasn't like I would put hands on nobody. I would just do other crazy shit with my temper. Like I wasn't like, but there have been times where I was about to. There have been times, but like my aunt Robin was about to get it. That's when I was living at her and she called me a hoe. I was like, oh, not spread all over pussy calling me a hoe. You can giving that coochie up. If I'm the hoe, bitch, you the queen hoe. You cannot be serious. I ain't never known for your pussy to take a break. She tried to come at me because she put me through hell. That's why I don't fuck my aunt Robin. Like, trust me, I ignored her on a lot of occasions. But this one day, she got me. Because sometimes when they family, they know how to say certain things to trigger you. That's why you gotta be careful with family because they can use that as a trigger. You know what I mean? If somebody really know you and they family and your family, they can use that as a trigger to try to set you off because they know you. They grew up with you. They seen you when you was you know what I'm saying? It's manipulative. So, but you gotta be careful with family. You can catch a case. Hmm. I was like, okay, whatever. But she had asked me and my mom to come stay there, whatever. She was lonely and all this shit like that. And we was like, we was ready to leave this lady's. We was in this lady's house or whatever, renting an apartment there, and that lady was crazy. She was trying to turn me into Eastern Star. I didn't know what that was. I was young. That lady was crazy. Her name was Miss Brown. And my mom did not. My mom just felt like a dark energy there. My mom, like that's one time where we lived somewhere, and my mom seemed like just like depressed. Like she just did not want to be there. Like she did not like that lady. She didn't like the feel of the house. So we just wanted to leave. So my aunt Robin was like, "Oh, come stay with us," and she come stay with me. Like I'm by myself because JC wasn't there. My cousin no more. She was lonely and everything. So the way she sold it to us, it sounds sweet. You know what I mean? We was like, okay, we knew she was kind of crazy, but we moved there. She made hell for us. You ever know somebody invite you just to cause you hell? You ever known that? Like somebody might invite you to something just to start some shit with you. You ever know that? I've had plenty of people do that. Mm-hmm. It is toxic. It's super toxic. Invite you to a party to mistreat you, invite you on a date to be rude. Yeah. Invite you to a social event just to try to disrespect you, embarrass you. People do crazy shit. She invited us to stay there to cause hell, to wreak havoc. That was one of the worst years of my life living there with her. It was horrible. And one day, child, one night I had had enough. But you see, with us Scorpios, we let shit simmer. We let shit build up. We don't say nothing. And then shit keep building and building and building and building and building until that shit about to blow up. The wrap. Now we busting out your windows. That's what happened with her. She kept picking and picking. I was letting shit go. Like my aunt, she always been jealous of me. When I was a little girl, I don't know why. She never fucked with Rachel because Rachel's ugly, so she didn't see Rachel as a threat. My younger cousin, but it's like you my own aunt. Like how you gonna be jealous of your niece? That's pathetic. You know what I mean? So she always had like a beef with me, but she's fake. She's a Leo. She's fake, so she'll try to act like, "Oh, I want to have a relationship with you" and all this shit. And that's cat. Thank you. Did you do that, please? Yeah. You want me to do your yeah, let's do it. Double lobster, scampi, and fried shrimp. Fried shrimp. No, no sauce. Hmm. You got it. You own it. Thank you. Love 'em. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah. So then she came at me. And you know when somebody just keep trying to push you to the edge, and you like, all right, you want to see how crazy I can go? All right, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. Then she got all scared because I started blacking out on her. If my mom wasn't there that night, I would have whooped her ass. You hear me? Because my aunt Robin can't fight. My mom used to always have to fight for them. My mom's the oldest. She would always have to fight for them. So she pops it and then she called me a whore and I snapped. I snapped. Because like, who the fuck you think you talking to? And she, oh my God. And she went and ran in her room and locked the door. So I started beating the door down. Thank God she ain't called the cops on me. She could have called the cops on me that night. Oh, Constantine, thank you for the $20. She said, finally caught alive after a while. So this is for another drink or a joint. Thank you, Constantine. That's so sweet. Yeah, like, you're supposed to be my aunt. You're supposed to be taking me under your wing, mentoring me in this crazy world. Like, this fake. You know what I mean? Yeah, so just I say all that to say, yeah, that was a shadow trait I had to work on because I was just like, all right, where's this anger coming from? You know what I mean? It's coming from her, you know what I mean? But it's like, stop letting these things get to you. You know what I mean? Like, why do you let things get to you? You know, why do you let them? I'm just giving you an example from my own shadow work, and it's personal, but I don't care. I'm wrong with it. You know, why do you do that? Why do you take it there when you get upset? Why do you let it get to you? Like, it's a lot of questions you have to ask yourself. It's a lot of digging with shadow work. It's not, oh, I smoke cigarettes. No, it's deeper than that. It's why. When did I start smoking cigarettes? Why do I smoke so many cigarettes? Am I stressed? Am I, you know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying? All a healing process. All right. You said smoking cigs versus yoga. Right. They don't want to do no damn yoga. They want nicotine. You said I needed to hear this for real. Oh, thank you, Yana. Yeah, that's just giving you an example. But some of y'all, maybe maybe you got bad road rage, and when you like it's because I had to deal with that. I didn't have like road rage, but I would get angry sometimes. I mean, and it's like being angry doesn't feel good. You got your blood pressure's rising, you're yelling, you got spit in the corners of your mouth, you look crazy. Like being angry is not a good thing. So you gotta get to the point where you're like, because I had to do that. Like, I just don't even let it bother me. Somebody cut you off, like, it's like, whatever. Like, it's something wrong more, you know what I mean? It's something, an issue with them. You're not the problem, they're the problem. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what you gotta do. Just giving you an example of road rage. Like, just let some shit go. Like, I had to get, you know what I mean? Like that. Like, why do I even care? Like, yes, hey girly, yes, asking question is so key and being honest with the answer. Your skin is looking flawless. Thank you. That's really sweet. I tried a new foundation when I went to Sephora. I'm always trying new foundations, shop. So that I mean you can mix really damn down. Maybe you misunderstood. Detachment is the healing journey, right? If you just like what I told y'all the other night, I said don't give a fuck. But shadow work is definitely it's just really important because you're not gonna be able to spiritually develop until you do the work that you know what I mean, within, you know? And like I said, we all got shit we gotta work on. You know? If you a hoe and you just be sleeping with everybody, like, you know what I mean? You every week you fucking somebody new. Like, listen, I don't mind nobody doing what they want to do. You do whatever the hell you want to do. But you have to get to the point again, moderation. If you fucking somebody different, every week, there's something there you have to work on. You have to look within and say, okay, why am I a whore like this? Why am I sleeping around? What's missing within me that makes me feel like I have to have a different sexual partner every week? Because there's something missing in you to make you feel like you know what I'm saying? Anger is actually a healthy emotion. It's actually how you react or respond when angry. Yeah, you said I've come a long way. Good. It takes time and it's not easy. It takes time and it's not easy. Hi, Jocelyn. Give it on now. Everybody now. My issue was with food. Really? Really, Queen JC? I would have never thought that. Really? Well, child, I'm there with you, Chair. Thank you, Paula, for that super chat. Thank you. I'm surprised to hear that. I think food get a lot of people. Food got me before food get a lot of people. Food get a lot of people. But I feel like addictions, period, get a lot of people. You know, food is just one addiction, but there's different addictions. Drugs, alcohol really get people. You know, pills, all types of stuff, deeper shit than that. And getting more balance with it, yeah. At least you're able to see that, Queen Jay-Z. At least you're able to see, you know what? I got something going on in the food department because a lot of people will be in denial. You know what I mean? So I fucks with that. It's best to handle yourself because sometimes what can happen is with women, some of us fall as soon as you get intimate with somebody, and it's better to take care of your business first. I don't know. I've never been that type of girl. Like just because I fuck somebody, don't I can fall for somebody without fucking them. I never understood that. I don't know. I miss a lot. My friends are shitty. Why do shitty people always have social success? Because it's a bunch of fakes that come together. It's easy for you. Come on, I'm sorry. A lot of people that have a lot of groups of friends is messy. I'm not saying all. Nobody don't want that. And a bunch of messy people love being around other messy peoples. I don't want that. Mm-mm. Just like I said, we took a group picture together. Nah, I'm good. Oh wow, this one fucking this one man. This one don't like this one. This one really hate this one. This one, yo, it's too much. Bye bye. A lot of people who be having all them friends and groups like that, they be fake. That's why I never liked them sororities and all that. I don't knock nobody that's in no sorority, fraternity, whatever, but I could never be in one of them shits because it's a lot of fake and phoniness in there. And this is my favorite makeup on you. Thank you. I just bought it. Small circle is key, right? I don't fuck with nobody. But see, that's something I gotta work on too because I can't go my whole life and be, you know what I mean? Thank you, NTV. I can't go my whole life and be like, I don't talk to anybody. You know what I mean? Like, gotta eventually let some people in, but right, it's hard being woke. Exactly. Because you can see right through people. Like I was looking at somebody, who was it? Oh, they was talking about, I'm not gonna say the person's name, but it's this female that's real popular. I don't know why. It's because she got a baby with a rapper and there's no substance to her. I never really liked her. She's always seemed fake to me. And she getting a lot of backlash lately. And I'm like, Duh. Like I could just see through people. Like, and sometimes it is hard when you can see through people because you could be the only one that's like, nah, I don't fuck with so and so. And everybody like, what? What's wrong with you? You're toxic. Like, and it's like, okay, I'm sure a lot of y'all have been there before. All my people that's intuitive, you've sniffed out a fishy person before. And other people could be like, why are you doing that? I'm like, okay. And then you look like the toxic one. You look like, you're problematic. And it's like, no, I can just smell that that's a rat. Like, like I can just smell it, but you don't, your senses aren't strong like mine. I'm master splint up in this bitch. What is your black moon Lilith placement? I don't want to say what that. I don't want to reveal that. Today I did a walk in my running clothes. I was ready to run, but walking felt great. Nice. Yeah, because I don't got time for that fake shit. And a lot of people don't mind being in fake friendships. I can't do it. You have Black Moon Lilith and Scorpio. Okay, that's what's up. I can't do like fake friendships, fake relation. I can't do none of that. Like it was hard for me when I used to work, like, when I had my 9 to 5s and I would like speak to people that I didn't like at work, but I would do it to be polite, not all the time. But it's just work etiquette. But there's some people like I don't want to speak to you. You know what I mean? But you have to fake it at work type shit. You said sucks when you're an empath and an Aquarius. Why? Yeah, I can't do fake. I can't do fake friendships. Like if I can't trust you, if we friends, because if we friends, I'm telling you, you know what I mean. You're gonna know a lot of my personal information. You know what I mean. There's gonna be a lot of exchange of energy. Like I gotta make sure that you on some right shit because if I'm, bringing you that close to home, I don't want you to have, you know what I mean, all that info on me. You're not really, nah. I'm supposed to be able to trust you with my life if you're my friend. And I know that sounds dramatic, but I should be able to trust you with my life to the point that, you know what I mean? If we take a trip together, say we go, international, and say I get like shit faced drunk or something, I'm able to trust that my friend gonna get me home. That's what I mean when I say trust you with my life. If I don't feel like I could, no, you said I can size someone up in 5 minutes, right? This point, I love that backfire that will always come back, then you win, right? I'm old school when it comes to my friends and family. I keep my circle small. And if my friends and family need to talk about anything, I have them come over to my house and talk in private. I like that. Yeah, I mean, you gotta admit, like when people be having them big circles of friends and all of that, it be messy. And some people don't mind messy, but I just when you spiritual, you can't even stomach messy when you a spiritual person. You know what I mean? You can't like low vibrational stuff will literally make you sick, like you want to throw up. When you are really tapped in spiritually, because that's low vibrational stuff. If you a spiritual being, you're gonna vibrate high. Everywhere you go, you're gonna elevate people. You're gonna shine. You're gonna have a light to you. You're gonna be able to transform people. That's what it is when you're vibrating high. Being an empath is draining and giving too many chances and it's giving too much of myself. Well, no, I have to disagree with you on that. I don't think being an empath is draining. I think it can be if you're not being healthy. If you're not, again, listening to your intuition and being spiritually guided, and you're just out here just doing whatever, yeah, it will be draining because you're not listening to your intuition. Your intuition is going to tell you who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. And if you are an empath and you're not listening, then yeah, it's going to drain you. but not when you tap in. Of course not. You're gonna be powerful. Empaths are not draining. We're powerful beings. You gotta learn how to walk in your empath journey. Because if you're not walking the correct path, yes, it will drain you. Because that means, because for instance, if you're an empath and you keep, dealing with low vibrational men and you're a woman or whatever you date, that shit is gonna drain you because you're not supposed to keep dealing with low vibrational people and you keep doing it. And your intuition, if you are a true empath, your intuition is gonna tell you, do stop, do not touch him, do not mess with him, leave him alone, block him. You get what I'm saying? Thank you, AK. Wow, you guys keep complimenting my makeup today. Yes, thank you. Yes. You guys really like this makeup. It's something how you guys can see a difference. I'm happy you guys like it. Cool. Thanks. I guess I'll keep it. I guess I'll get it in other colors, huh? My intuition said talk to him, and now it's like run. Hmm? That don't make sense. I love the guy coming in every 5 months to text me and ask about my life. Good. Some dudes are really slow about it. I used to not get it, but some dudes are really slow at realizing they have feelings for someone. Sometimes it takes some guys a long time, especially if they're like younger, but it doesn't really matter with their age, just their maturity, their spiritual level. Sometimes it takes some men a long time to realize they got feelings for you. Sometimes girls too. Sometimes some people that have feelings and it takes them some time to even realize it. Never treat, never chase a track. Yeah. You have more blush on tonight. It looks good. No, I have on the same amount of blush. Why y'all keep talking about my makeup? He was killing time with others until my issues got better. Even up to 7 people, like in the theme song, he definitely manipulates his energy. Maybe he was faking a turn of a new leaf. Hmm. I think he was a romance scammer. Who you think was a romance scammer? Who you dealt with somebody that was? Thank you, little mama. What happened? Who was a romance scammer? Now I want to know, child. The guy, because he kept asking me if I moved and got my lawsuit. Like, what guy? He kept asking me if you got a lawsuit and if you moved. Someone she met on a date app. Wow. How long did you know him? Why he all up in your lawsuit business? Like that's not even something you ask somebody. That's private. I'm not gonna keep asking nobody. Would you wish your lawsuit update? She said red flags look like rubies when your intuition isn't on point. That's true. Mhm. That is very true. Red flags do look like rubies if your intuition isn't on point. You could literally be like, "Oh, this man is my soulmate. This woman is my soulmate. They're the love of my life. Blah, 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 blah. I know they were sent from heaven above." And all of that. The person playing the shit out of you. Happens to a lot of people. But I feel like something is screaming in that person and they ignoring it. Because you can feel it. You know what I mean? Like you can feel it. You just ignore it. God will tell you through all the BS. He will show you. God always gonna show you. You said it's screaming at me bad. He was waiting till I got my life together to come in. Wow. You met him on a dating app? He pulled away when I had hard times. Yeah, he sound like a user. I can't wait until the screaming within me gets quiet again. I have to let him go. Don't say have to, just do it. Always pretty, just something very different, natural. Maybe it's just Red Lobster lighting. I'm the same person. I have the same face. No, he was my counselor. Oh, mm. You're not there no more. Well, good, because I don't know what type of shit he on. Not your counselor. All right, what my food at? Pull my pants out. Oh, I gotta go back and work, y'all. I gotta go back and work, do some readings. I want to try to go live tomorrow. How's Yeah, that's crazy. He was your counselor. That's crazy work. Yeah, but that story was crazy, y'all, with the 48 hours. You know, it was another one I watched that was crazy. It was oh yeah, it was the family. Like they took some trip like 3 days before. I think it's literally called 3 days before Christmas, the episode. And they went like to some cabin they had. Like that's why I don't like them cabins out in the woods. Talking about, oh, it was their getaway away from. No, I don't want to go nowhere where I don't want to go nowhere where the closest uh police station is 50 miles. No, because if anything go down, you asked out. There ain't no telling who's out there in the woods. You know what I'm saying? But they got money. They went out there to take a family trip or whatever, child. And I think it was the mother, the daughter, and the grandmother in the house. All of a sudden, somebody started shooting up the house, child. Shot the mother, shot the grandma in the head, and the girl is there scared. So she hear her father and her sister coming on the snowmobiles. Somebody had broken into their house and robbing them, y'all. Not just robbing them, killing them. This is a real story. This is 48 hours. That's what I said. You be listening to some shit that happened to some people. It's like you said the cheesy biscuits. I know those are so good. And basically, they came and it was like, I think it was two of them. And then the father pulled up with the other daughter. They held them at gunpoint and they asked him for money and he gave them the money and then they still shot the father. And then they took the two daughters with them and made the two daughters drive the snowmobiles. Some type of way they was able, the uncle saw them, the uncle knew something was off. And then the father actually didn't die. They thought they killed the father, but the father was a trooper. The father got shot twice. Hold on. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, sure. Yes. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. So the father survived, y'all. They shot the father's wife. The father was in the snow like that. He was all bloody. They said, because they even set the house on fire when they left. The father even got, father even got set on fire. The father went through it. Father put the fire out. Father, remember, this is a man that was shot twice, set on fire. Father, get on a snowmobile. Mind you, it's like -0 degrees. They know some type of, it's December, it's the winter, it's snowing. He don't have on no, he don't have on no protective gear. So he frostbitten and he found the uncle. and told them they just killed my wife, they killed her mother, and they kidnapped my two daughters. Hmm. And they was able, cop was able to get them. Thank God. They probably gonna rape them and kill them. Hmm. That's scary. So they survived. The father survived. They gave the one guy. They gave one of them the death penalty. That was the main one. That was the shooter. Because they found like a video after when they did their research. When they did their research, they found a video of them. They was in that couple's home opening their Christmas gifts. So they gave one of them the death penalty. The other one got second degree murder, but they was mad about that because they wanted him to get death penalty too. But they didn't give him the death penalty. They gave him he got two life sentences basically. So he basically gonna spend the rest of his life in prison. But and sometimes I like that. Don't give him the death penalty. Let him live. Hmm. Let him live and suffer. Sometimes the death penalty is too easy. No, you're gonna live and suffer, so you can be haunted by the ghosts of the people that you killed. Yeah, that was a crazy story. I was watching it in the gym. I said, "This shit got me intrigued. I couldn't stop watching it because I'm listening to their story. Like, damn." But imagine how like scary that had to have been for them. Like, they just that's just crazy. Basically, that those two men, some type of way, they plotted. They saw them and they plotted to rob them. That's why you never know who's watching you. You gotta be careful. Switch your route up. You know what I mean? Don't keep going the same way to work all the time. Don't keep. It's good to switch up your routine. How do you expect us to focus when you have that awesome plate in front of you? Fucking this shit up. Yeah. Always switch it up. Did it say what state it was in? I think Utah. It was in Utah. Remember the episode is called 3 Days Before Christmas. So you could probably literally search it on YouTube. But I'm happy the father survived. Yeah, it's called 3 Days Before Christmas. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I'm getting full now, y'all. Hey Isaiah, how you doing? Yeah, so that episode was crazy. That one with that girl. Well, you gotta like stay prayed up. Stay away from crazy people. What she said? I almost got kidnapped by two Hispanics in eighth grade. When I became an adult, I've been followed twice. So yes, I switched my routes up. Now I'm more alert. That is scary, just vibing. Oh my God. That is scary. Yeah, you gotta always switch up your route. People be crazy. And it's like, it will never be that serious. Like, I don't know. Like, people just be fucking up their lives. Like, they be having demons attached to them. That's why, excuse me, they be having demons attached. Like, you just literally tore that family apart 3 days before Christmas. But that show be crazy, y'all. It'd be some good episodes. The one about I saw another one too, which is 48 hours, by the way, if you want to watch it here. There was one, right? The older people was brutally murdered. They was trying to figure out who did this to this old couple, and they couldn't figure out. Everybody had nothing but good stuff to say about them. It wasn't a burglary. They're like, yo, how about all the fingers was pointing at the sun, child? All the fingers was pointing at the sun. And when they did the research, they figured out it was him, they own son. He wanted money. He wanted him to keep on supporting his poker debt and all of that, and it wasn't happening. And the way he did them is just dirty. The way he did them. I saw that episode. Your own parents, man. That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes people some people with their kids, they don't get their kids the help they need. But just their kid, they kind of like bypass stuff. But maybe if you get your kid the help they need from when you start spotting things from when they're younger, you can help them. Because I know they had to see some type of behavior issues within him. Perfect. Thank you. You're fine. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, perfect. Thank you. Yes, I do. Yeah, like you got like I'm not saying you're gonna be able to tell that your child or your daughter's a full blown, but there's gonna be little signs, I think. What y'all think? I love you too. What y'all think? I feel like there had to be some type of signs. Oh boy, I'm getting that time. I had a sister-in-law who used to pay my housekeeper to put small bags of black magic dirt under my mattress on my husband's side of our bed. I called her when she thought I was out. Wait, what? You right, little mama. Wait, you got my throat like I need to read that again. Your sister-in-law used to put what in the you know what that remind me of? Supernatural with Sam and Dean, the hex bags. She was putting she was putting hex bags under y'all mattress. She is crazy. She didn't want you with her brother? Mm. So you say you caught her? Oh my God. Like that's another thing. Like it would never be that serious to me. Like if I, you know what I mean? If I had a brother and he was with a woman I didn't like, It will never be that serious to the point that I want to go do put no hex bags under the mattress. You know what I mean? Like I feel like witchcraft and all that. I feel like that's people who just are obsessed with control and they want to control everything. Because it's like, who gives a fuck? Okay, you don't like her, whatever. As long as she not like trying to kill your brother or nothing wild like that, let it go. Your brother is grown. He made his own choice to be with this woman. Then you acting like you going with him. You want him for yourself. You want your own brother, you crazy bitch. It was your husband's brother's wife. Your husband's wow. So she don't even what the fuck? Wow. So she's not even like it's not even blood related. What the fuck is wrong with her? That's weird. Cause you married into the family just like me. Right. Did she want the other brother? Exactly, Stacey. That's some crazy shit. That's some crazy shit. Yeah, either she wanted your husband or she felt like her husband wanted you. That's what I think. Either she wanted your husband or she felt like her husband wanted you. Because there's no other reason to it's not that serious. I fired my housekeeper and grabbed all the bags and put it in her yard. Do you think men practice witchcraft more than women? I mean, I don't know if it's more, but I feel like there's just as much. I feel like men do it, women do. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's equal. And sometimes some men, if they don't know what to do, they'll pay somebody to do something. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's just too much. Like it's just never that serious. Like he's a Scorpio, but she knows better not to come for me. Oh, but why she got a problem with you? What's the beef? Did y'all get into a fight or something before? You said like my ex baby mama. I can't do that baby mama stuff. I just can't. She's obsessed with me. I see. I can't do that baby mama stuff. Mm-mm. I can't. All you women that deal with it, more power to you. Mm-mm. Couldn't do it. Oh my God, John. Oh my God. Let me get the hell up out of here. I can't do no more. I can't do yeah, I can't do it. You said I have two sons. I can't. I don't have no kids. So I'm definitely not putting up with that. Cause it's like, damn, I don't, you know what I mean? Putting all this work to buy, you know what I mean? Not be no baby mama. And you think you gonna come in my life and like what? You must be out your damn mind. I'm not dealing with that. You said you gotta finish that lobster. I can't do no more. I gotta go back to the house and start doing readings, do some readings for y'all. I gotta do some readings for y'all tonight. And I want to try to go live tomorrow. I'll try to go live tomorrow. And then you said, let me get a taste. You funny. You would like a love reading? Okay. Is that strawberry pineapple? It's strawberry, no, it's called a passion passion fruit colada, passion colada, sunset passion colada. Thank you for always thinking of us. Of course. My husband is a Scorpio, my daughter's a Scorpio, my son is a Cancer, I'm a Virgo. Okay. I remember you, Dina. I think you're the one that said you've been married to a Scorpio man for like 20 years or something. I saw my crush today, y'all. I saw him today, y'all. I was like dancing when I was walking in. He was like, "Hey, Jess," he's like, "Where you going?" I'm like, "I'm going to my spot." He like, "Oh, you down there? I'm come check you in a minute." I'm like, "Okay." When he be talking to me, I be blushing. And then he did some shit to me on purpose. He did it on purpose, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what he did. So when he was coming over to talk to me, right? He saw I was looking. He was walking over. He intentionally, you know what that motherfucker did? I hope he not watching. I don't care if he watching. Y'all know I keep it real. He lifted his shirt up and used his shirt. He ain't never did that before. He tried to use his shirt to like wipe his face or he was sweating. I'm like, you're not even working out. You're the coach doing all the working out. But when he lifted up his shirt, oh my God, you guys should have felt his stomach. 8 pack. His shit was like, you can washboard abs. And I literally said to him, I said, "Oh," I said, "What are you doing to me? Don't do that." He was like, "What?" I said, "Don't do that to me. You're about to make me faint." And he just looked at me like I was capping. I'm like, "No." So like he'd be like nervous when he'd be talking to me. Like he'd be stuttering and he'd be saying the wrong thing. I was like, "Do you have another class later?" He was like, yeah, yeah, yeah." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." I was like, "What you doing later?" I just asked him. He was like, "Nothing, smoking." And I was like, "Oh, that's what's up." And I just like was like, "Okay." And I walked out or whatever. But I wanted to ask her, "Do you want to do this?" He make it seem like he be doing nothing at home, just smoking. I like a man like that. You said he feel that energy. He lifted up his shirt, I almost died because I was not expecting that. Like he did that on purpose. That was on purpose. Next week, I'm gonna ask him his birthday. I want to look at his birth chart. I'm be like, "Where you was born?" I think he was born in Oakland. I'm gonna be like, "How old are you?" Because I know he's like 30. I think he's like 31 or 32. I'm gonna ask him like, I wanna look at his birth chart. My crush has a baby on the way. Damn, that's heartbreaking. That's what I was thinking about him. I said, "Please don't let him have no girlfriend, because I would die." I don't think he got no girlfriend the way, but you never know. Cause he be flirting back. He be flirting back. I'm like, but I can't say nothing. He gotta try to say something to me. His little short ass. His body is crazy. I was like, "Love you too." I hope he not watching because I gave him my YouTube before. Yeah, sure. Around him. Yeah. Don't tie your shoe around him next time. Oh yeah, girl, I be doing the ill squats when I be like, and these new leggings I got, it's the leggings to match this top. Y'all can see. Yeah, it's the leggings to match the top. So I was in the mirror earlier and I said, "Oh shit," my ass was just jiggling. I said, "Oh yeah, I got the jiggly puff. I like my ass and knees. It's jiggle, jiggle, jiggle." So I was making sure I did the whoop, whoop. Whoop, make him sweat bullets. Yeah, you gonna think about these back shots. You gonna think about these back shots. You gonna see him before you go to bed. I hope he beat his meat to me. Thank you, little mama. I hope he beat his meat to me every night. I hope so. Just one night. I just need one night. Give me just one night. Una noche. Thank you, Becky. Do you have Aries in your chart? You give Aries vibes. No, I don't give Aries vibes. Ain't nothing wrong with Aries. I give Scorpio vibes. You said he did his little signal. Oh my God. I was like, why did he have to do that? You know what I mean? Like, because it's better if you don't know what it looks like. You can just imagine, you know? But now you don't. I wonder if he got a big one or a little one though. Because with short guys, you never know. Some short guys, they be having big. Hope nobody behind them. Some short guys be having big. But sometimes it be little. Like the Bahamas, my boo Dino, he called me again today. I didn't answer. I don't want to start talking every day. I don't want to do that. I don't want to lead him on. But he got a little one. It's little. The little jiggly puff. You know what I mean? But he know how to eat coochie like a lesbian though, which is a plus. But it little. I like little ones because little ones is less work. You can make it seem like you're doing a whole lot of work with a little one, and you ain't doing it because it's little. You ain't got to do it. Just move your neck. You know what I'm saying? Check, please. Little jiggly puffs. Little. So I hope you said a door knocker. I'm done. Oh my god. I don't know about Brandon. That's the trainer. I don't know. I can't sometimes some guys I can kind of look at them and tell like that's a big dick right there. And then sometimes I'm like, no, that's a little one. And sometimes I'll be right, sometimes I'll be wrong. But you can kind of tell by the way a guy look if he gonna have a big one. Sometimes. Like you be like, that's a big dick right there. You can just tell the way he walk, he carry himself. You know, guys who have a big dick, they have a different type of swag to them when they walk. Yeah, it's like a big dick walk. You know what I mean? It's like a, you know what I mean? I can't describe it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You can tell if you really study a guy, you can tell if he got a big dick. But you do have some of them sometimes though. You get the curveball, literally. For some guys, they'll surprise you and they act like they give because it doesn't happen to me. They give you little dick energy and then you get butt naked in the bedroom and they be like, well, you be like, literally. Like, what? I did not know you had that. You've been sent by an angel. Yeah, sometimes though, it's like a curveball. It happens every once in a while, but most guys that got big ones, they got a way about them. They just have a certain way about them because it's like I have a big dick. I'm the shit. God bless me in the penis department. I'm gonna walk like it and talk like it. So I don't know. I can't figure it out with him. You said it's so true, right? I don't know with him because I can see it either way. I can see him having a little one. I can see him having a big one too. I like to think it's big. So these are things you have to ask yourself. It's like a natural confidence they have. Yeah, it's like I have a third leg. like something is swinging in between my legs. But just because you got a big dick don't mean you good. Because some guys have big dicks and they don't do nothing. And I'm like, they just think, you just got it and you just stick it up there in the air and it's just supposed to say, come on, do something. Come on. Right. Yeah, it'd be big and it's horrible. We'd be like, can't get jiggy with this. Come on, rotate your hips, do something. You said we walk with a part. Right. Yeah. Let's stop talking about this, y'all. Y'all starting to turn me on a little bit. Oh, thank you, Jamal. Is he an instructor or a member? No, he's an instructor. He's the class instructor. That's why I was like, I'm scared. I don't know if he ever would shoot his shot because he don't want to risk his job, but he's definitely an instructor. I should ask him if he's a personal trainer. Uh-uh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to whoever the hell you are. Day to me. Does he have a limp or a hop when he walks? I think he has a little bit of a hop. He don't have a limp, no. He don't got no damn limp. But he said something funny today in the class. He's talking about, oh, he came over to me and was like, "Oh, I can't wait for the next song. It's Jennifer Lopez." I'm like, "What?" And it was "Waiting for Tonight" by Jennifer Lopez. He's like, "I've been waiting for this song." I was like, "He's such a cornball." He's so cute. I know he don't have no kids because he told me that already. What do y'all think I should do? I can't do nothing. What do y'all think I should do? I should ask him if he has an Instagram, right? I should be like, "You have an Instagram?" Or is that too far? Look what she did on my nails. She did a Frankenstein Hello Kitty. Can you guys see? She did a Frankenstein Hello Kitty. Isn't that cute? This one is like eyeballs and a bone. Isn't that cool? I really like that one. She be doing everything. You said ask if he's a personal trainer. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna ask. Thank you, little mama. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna ask. Bro, I was just gonna say got me thinking of my dick, but what? He on time out. Ask him about his IG. I think I'm gonna ask him the personal trainer thing first. I'm scared. If he tell me he got a girlfriend, I'm gonna be so sad. I'll be like, ugh, uh, it is officially my birthday month coming. I know. Asking for Instagram shows some sort of interest. Do you want him to know you're interested? The trainer question is better. It is. That's why I said I'm gonna ask him if he was a personal trainer. Because even like, sometimes some people, Instagram, maybe I don't know. I'm gonna just say the personal trainer thing. I'm scared to ask him that though. Have you ever been with anybody what who acts like a chick? Some of mine acted like chicks on their period. Some dudes act like that. Make a date to train you, right? You said, "Nah, not you scared." Oh, yeah. When I like a guy, I get nervous. You know what I'm saying? I get nervous. Okay, where is Elma at? I want to pay so I can go. I gotta get back home and do some readings for y'all. You ain't never scared, right? Keep asking questions that you could low key pay off, if anything. Yeah, exactly. Stop playing. Give the nigga some pussy, but both of y'all be happy. Who said that? The Leon? Ew. You're just giving out my vagina for free. Damn, I thought this was my vagina. What's up, Barb? Not you just giving out my coochie. Damn. Give us the tea reading next time. Oh, you want a tea reading? You can work on the beach together in a park. Cool. Oh, you mean for the personal training? I know. He's tough though. He's not easy. He'd be tough as a personal trainer. If he has a girlfriend, I'm gonna be sad. I'm not gonna go to no more of his classes because I just don't want to look at him. If I know he has a girlfriend, I just don't want to look. But I don't think he has a girlfriend. He always make it seem like he by himself. Like I'm sure he's talking to girls because he's really attractive. You said my lover girl on timeout. You won't know until you ask. I'm not asking him if he got no girlfriend. I can't ask him that. I'm not asking him that. I'm not asking him that. Yeah, it's been months. Like I didn't really like. I thought he was cute at first, but I didn't like him like that at first. I was like, oh, he's cute. He's a little short, but he cute, and that was it. It's like he grew on me though. Like listen to the type of music he's like, his little corny jokes. I was like, he got a good vibe. Right, too forward. You say you be eating good. Got to. All right, come on, Elma. I'm ready to pay. I want out of here now. Baby, I'm so into you. I don't know what I'm gonna do. No donuts. I know they don't have them here. That's Olive Garden. Dessert time. No, no dessert, Caroline. I'm done, Caroline. Stick a fork in me. I'm done, Caroline. We love a guy with good energy, right? Get him some protein cookies and ask if he's a trainer. I'm scared to get him. I don't know. I love your personality. You make me laugh. That's good. Come on. I'm so into you. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Boy, you got me so confused. I don't know what. Ready? Yes. I'm ready whenever you are. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Perfect. Yep. I haven't even finished my drinks. So fun. So fun. So fun. You blow my mind. You said, how can I buy a love reading? You have to hit the email, Miss Hawaii Readings with an S on the end at gmail.com. He didn't even remember me. It was so embarrassing. What you mean? You crazy, Dina. They were good. Wait, what do you mean, Lena? She said he didn't remember me. It was so embarrassing. Who didn't remember you? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm so into you. Do a reading to know if he has a girlfriend. I'm scared. I'm scared. That's a good idea though. But I don't wanna I don't like tapping into people's energy like that. Like I don't just because I'm a tarot reader, like I don't just be digging in people's energy. Like I feel like some people they be nosy. They just be using tarot to try to get like this ain't no gossip tool. Like and you're not gonna get accurate information anyway. Yeah, like I don't do that. There was this guy that came to my door one time. Like I'm not gonna bother ancestors for, petty shit. For pest control, I tried to shoot my shot because he left his number afterwards. And a friend told me, like, oh, you should text him. So I texted him. And then when you texted him, he didn't know who you were. That's what happened? Lena. Boy, you got me so confused. I don't know what I'm going. You said, come on, let's go home and see if he has a girlfriend. I'm scared. Maybe I should just ask him. Just rip the band-aid off. Yo, you got a girl, yo. I'm trying to fuck. Like, just get straight New York with him. You say, yeah, wow, yeah, Lena, that's crazy. Maybe he was pretending like he didn't know who you. Well, I don't know. I don't really think he would pretend. So what happened? Did you shoot your shot? Did you say anything after that, or you just let it go? Currently sitting outside my ex situationship house, waiting for him to get home. Soon as he get home, it's going up. I'm bored, so here I am. Your ex situationship house. It ain't your ex if you sitting outside his house waiting for him to get home, or you on some thirsty shit. You're right, Barb. You said I was like, never again. I'm sorry, Lena. She said, no, he owes me money. Oh, I thought you meant you was waiting to get some dick. You waiting to get some money? Oh, yo, y'all be having some wild stories. So you waiting outside the nigga's house? You ain't playing. You said from an investment. Oh, it's okay, Lena. You shot your shot. You just let it go. Okay, listen, girl. It's okay. It's okay. You shot your shot. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. Hi, Kevin. It's okay. Ain't no love lost. You live and you learn. Trust me, it's a million other men in the sea, baby. Trust me, Lena, it's a billion other men out here, girl. I'm pulling up. I broke his window the other day and his baby mother lied and said the kid was in the car, so she was getting slapped too. Oh, you wild. What's your name? Keeks? You are wild. You broke his car window. Keeks, you gonna have to chill out. I love you, boo, but you wilding out. You crashing like sound like you crashing out a little bit over a dude. I'm gonna need you to leave that nigga alone. Get your money and don't and cut. You gonna have to sever that tie. Let him go. Whatever happened to Benny Hanna? We follow each other on Instagram. He was following me on Instagram, and I was like, "Oh, that's Benny Hanna," and I followed him back. He cool. He got good energy. I'm trying to get the money so I can move on. Yeah, but get the money and that's it. $10,000? Wait, how does he have $10,000 of your money to begin with? Hold on, Keeks. How does an ex situationship even have access to $10,000 of your money? What the hell? Come to Dubai. The men here are gentlemen. Oh, that's where you live, Dina? Oh, your husband got some money. 10 grand. So what happened? Did you loan him the money? Oh my God. Child, let me take a sip of this drink because y'all got me still drinking. What the hell is going on? I trusted him. We've been friends for 6 years, went into business, and he done had a baby on me and everything. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't advise going into business with nobody unless that's your husband and your wife. And even then, that can be tricky. But the best thing is you don't go into business with, you know what I mean? Didn't know the girl was pregnant till she was 7 months pregnant. Oh my, you see what I'm saying? That's why you don't go into business with nobody unless that's your husband or your wife. Wow. Why don't you just take him? Why don't you sue him? Yeah, she said, I hope you had it in writing for real. Maybe you should just take him to court. Because he said he gonna give you, he ain't worth it. But okay, but you say you outside his house right now. So but he said he gonna give you $10,000 tonight in cash. I can't do it. I have no paperwork. Thank you. Yes, you will. You're here Monday, right? Next Monday? Right. I'll see you then. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. How did you not get no paperwork? Keeks, what's going on, girl? $10,000 is a lot of money. What you mean you ain't got no paperwork? Y'all making my blood pressure go up. Excuse me. He gave me back 3K, but I want the rest by tomorrow. He claims he has no money, but he's traveling the world. So he gave you back three. So what he owe you seven? He traveling the world with a baby and with your money? Oh my God. So he owe you $7,000 now. So you say you outside of his house right now. Are you waiting for him to come and give you the 7 grand? 7K more. Mm, mm, mm. If he has expenses, then show that to a lawyer. Girl, you can't go in no type of business with nobody with no paperwork. You can't go by nobody's word of mouth. When it come to business, you gotta have paper fine, child. My son's father made me do a promissory note over a car after we split up. He cried in front of the judge because he had to pay me 7 grand. I don't play. You gotta but you live and you learn. You know what I mean? You live and you learn. This is a lesson for you. I hope he gives you the rest of your money. Since I broke his window and his baby mama said his son was in the car, he's saying I'm not getting it back now. Oh my God, Keeks, I can't take this. So why you outside his house? Well, why you outside of his house then? Yeah, stay away from the house, right? Yeah, take him to court. Even if you don't have like a contract, do you have anything in writing? Like you don't have text or emails or anything with proof saying that he is gonna give you this money and all of that? She's getting slapped. I'm trying to get my money. Teach, you need to calm down, girl. First of all, do not put no hands on nobody. You need to think about your future. I think you're operating off of hurt right now. You're operating off of anger and rage, and that will never get you nowhere but jail or dead. So, like somebody in the chat said, you need to breathe. I don't have nothing. I deleted everything. Damn. Keeks, see, why did you delete everything? That was your way out. You deleted everything, then that's gonna be a tough case, Barb. They gotta see something, even if you know what I mean. Like I said, if you don't have no court papers, no documents, contract, at least have text, email, something. But she said she ain't got nothing. So I don't know. A judge, court is all about proof and evidence. They want to see. I don't know, Keeks. You might have to take that L and walk away. You might have to take that L and walk away. What y'all think? You might have to take that L and just let it go. And I know that hurt, and that's like biting a bullet, but you can't keep showing up at his house and arguing with the baby mother and all of that. That's toxic. You know what I mean? And now she trying to say the kid was in the car. She trying to get you to get a record. You can't fuck up your life and all of that. Everyone is saying that, but I can't walk away like this. You gotta walk away like this. What y'all think in the chat? Y'all tell her what y'all think. Listen to my family, Soul Tribe. Tell her what you think she should do. And listen to what everybody in this chat is gonna say, Keeks. Y'all tell her the truth. Because we family on here. We love each other and we gonna give you the best advice. Susan said take him to court. But well, what, Susan? That's like me taking somebody to court with no evidence. It's gonna be a waste of time and money. The court is not gonna rule in her favor. If she don't have no proof of him saying that he will give her that money and he owes her that money, it's a law. It's not gonna go. He's not gonna win. She needs to go back in her settings and pull up her deleted messages. Yeah, if you could do that, if you can pull up the old texts and emails, you good money. But without that, you not. We gotta let it go. And I know it hurt, but you learned a lesson. Don't do no business with nobody, especially not no man that you got feelings for, and you don't have no paperwork. When it comes to money and business, you gotta have shit in writing. Point blank period. I don't care if it's your mother. You gotta have it in writing. Because people get moody, people change every day. You never know somebody's actions. It can seem like, oh, don't worry, I got you, and all of that. No, people change like the weather. Writing, signatures, especially with $10,000. That's a lot of money. You might have to bite the bullet, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. And you're gonna cry and you're never gonna forget this, but you learned a lesson. Yeah, exactly. You can't keep showing up at his house and want to fight the baby mama and all of that. That's just stress on you. Fuck it. Now you know next time don't do no shit like that. Only time you go in business with somebody is that's your husband or your wife. And even then, you still make sure you got shit in writing. We got you. Yeah, we got you. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here so I can get back to the house. I don't want to get too relaxed and then I don't want to do readings. God is gonna bless you back triple. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he gonna trust me. He gonna get it back. He gonna get it back. And you know what's crazy, Kinks? You probably not the only woman he's done that to. He probably did that to other women. It's probably you and other women. He might be a romance scammer. Need a Pisces reading. I just did a Pisces reading not that long ago. Thank you, the Empress. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, karma is real. Mhm. Yeah, he gonna get it back. He probably did the other women too. Oh yeah, you're not the first one. Larry Parker got me 2.8 million. Who's Larry Parker? He gonna get his. Yeah, of course. You was gonna get karma back. That money ain't gonna help him much. And he gonna have you gonna take my money and travel the world. So you want me to see? Anyway, y'all, let me get out of here. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later. Are you doing any sales on personal readings? No. It's my birthday next month. And ain't no damn sales going on right now. A lawyer. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna see y'all later. All right. I love y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out. Let me get back. Hit me with your best shot. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later.